So there you go, guys. On YouTube is a video today of Bryson, a young golfer that I've been coaching for about 6 months or so, but I've not seen him maybe for a month and a half, because he's been revising for his GCSEs, which are exams in the UK if you're watching in the States, and he's been revising and probably not quite putting the same amount of time into his golf swing. So we've done a bit of fine tuning today. Now Bryson he's only been playing a short period of time, probably about a year now. He's next to me, he's nodding his head. He's been playing about a year at the moment, but been actually producing some fantastic results. He's been shooting in the 70s already, only been playing for a year. Massive long levers, hit the balls a mile, but had fallen into some horrendous habits today. So I've seen him, not after seeing him for ages today, and it was a little bit of a car crash at the start today. But I just wanted to show you how, with good kind of muscle memory, and even though that particularly doesn't work, but in the fact that once we just fine-tuned him and pointing him in the right direction, his golf improved 10 times in just half an hour lesson. So this is what we did. I'll show you where he was up to at the very start of today's lesson. So his grip had all gone a bit to pot, very weak, would overswing it too much. He started to flick at the ball. He'd been given advice to keep his head down, which is something that he's obviously doing. As a young golfer, it's advice you get a lot of, and you don't really need it at all. It's dreadful advice, so don't keep your head down. Opening the club in the takeaway, getting to the top, swinging long, start swinging it over the top with the club face very open. And this is not the Bryson that I know. This is not the golf swing that we looked at only a couple of months ago. So we went to work. I went to fine-tune my Ferrari, because this like I say, this kid is very talented, could be very good at golf, but and just like saying, the way he soaked in the information, improved today, was unbelievable. So the first thing we battled was his grip. We went straight back to defining his grip, and we've used marker pen on his grip. So I've drawn a grip in where I've drawn a line in his fingers where I want him to place the back of the club. I've made sure that you can see 2 dots on both knuckles on the back of his left hand. So giving him some parameters, because like I say, he's young, he's not been playing golf for a great deal of time, so he just needs those really consistent parameters. Also got him to point his right V of his right hand more towards his right shoulder, so again giving him some boundaries and some things to work from. And then got him swinging a lot shorter and allowing the ball to go to the left, because what was happening earlier is that he was just started to use his hands too much. So as he would hit, sorry, I'll move out the way here. As he would hit, he was starting to just use his hands far too much. So I let him hit the ball to the left first, let that ball go down that left side, which was fine. Then we corrected his path again. So I've just got a couple of really simple training aids here on the right hand side, just an alignment stick going to that right corner. I gave Bryson the instruction to feel like he was just trying to hit it over to the right side. This was doing 2 things for him. It was helping him hit it more from the inside, and also giving him the feeling of not using his hands at all. And then I just put a really simple box. This is just a cardboard box on the edge of the mat, or on the edge of the bay. And I said, right, you've got to project the ball to the right of that box. That's what you've got to do. And he just ripped it, absolutely ripped it, with his new shorter golf swing, which I've seen him get into so many times. Like I say, this kid is very talented. He starts to get it more on the inside on the way down. He doesn't lose his height as much. He keeps his head up rather than keeping his head down. And he started just to project that ball right down the target line and hit some massive shots, where at the start of today's lesson he couldn't hit it more than 10 yards. So that's me fine-tuning my athlete, my little Rolls Royce in Bryson. So my Ferrari, my engine, he'd just been scratched and dented and dirt. He got muddy, and I just wanted to highlight how well, with some set parameters, that we can get Bryson hitting it and improving his golf, ready for the next time I see him after the rest of his GCSEs. So hopefully his swing now stays more consistent. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you think Bryson's a pretty talented golfer for only playing for a year, do thumb up the video, and also leave comments down below, and subscribe to the channel and check out other videos that I've